It's the man YSN, and you're listening to YSN Radio. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, man. You're rocking with the man YSN, and you're tuning in to the episode of YSN Radio, the coolest podcast in the South, man. We are back for episode 75 of the coolest podcast in the South, man. I cannot believe we are at 75 whole episodes. It has been a crazy journey up to get here. Just 25 more episodes to go until I hit the big 100. I think once I hit episode 100, I'm going to do a big production. I have to get everyone who's ever been involved, of course, bring back Megs and BT. You know, if you've been following the podcast from the very beginning, you know they were staples on the show for a while, man. So once I get to episode 100, I'm definitely going to have to do like a big reunion, maybe bring back some old guests that we had on throughout the time of the show, man. But it feels good to hit a major milestone, episode 75. Pretty cool, man. So if you've been rocking with me since day one, episode 1, thank you. If you've been rocking with me since episode 74, you know, thank you for joining us. You feel me? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, man. It has been a very crazy week, man. A very, very crazy week. And we are going to get into it, man. Let me talk about my weekend first, bro. I had a fantastic weekend. Shout out to the Fanboy Expo for having me, getting me the media passes. Really, it was just a free wristband, you know, and I was able to bring my camera in and take pictures and videos and shit, man. But I tried to do a vlog for the very first time, and I'm not gonna lie, man, all the footage I got looked like dog shit, you know. But you know, I seen a post that say your first everything is going to be bad, so I may put it together and then, you know, continue and put it out, continue to do vlogs on different events, like personal vlogs, and then it's kind of like a benchmark of the progress of, you know, my vlogs. So but no, the Fanboy Expo, if you're not familiar, like I was saying, man, excuse me again, the Fanboy Expo is that it's like Comic-Con. You know, they have comic book characters, actors from different movies, superheroes and things like that, comic books for sale, video games, pretty much everything, you know, you would expect to see at a Comic-Con convention, man. It was at the Fanboy Expo. They had the Ninja Turtle voices. They had booths set up. You can go and meet them and get autograph stuff, man. Danny Trejo, Danny Glover, Pam Grier, a bunch of different actors was there. One of my personal favorite, what I was there for, the professional wrestlers, man. Everyone knows I am a huge fan of professional wrestling, and I was so happy because I got to meet the Big Show, Dolph Ziggler, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, man. It was fantastic. I got pictures with Big Show and Dolph Ziggler. I got Dolph Ziggler's autograph on, got it on the wall right now. Shout out to Dolph Ziggler, man. You know, for all my wrestling fans out there, you know, he was extremely underrated. I don't know. I always thought you were very underrated. And I can tell, man, you know, I feel like he's tired of people telling him, telling him that. I feel like I would too. Especially if I know it. I wouldn't want to be reminded every time I go out to do an appearance, man. But he was really cool, man. He had the title belt, the AAA title belt. I got to hold it. That shit was heavy as fuck, bro. But the costumes at the Fanboy Expo were really, really cool, man. People are going all out for their costumes, man. Those people do dress as Wolverine, Captain America, Harley Quinn, couple of those walking around, man. But really cool environment, man. Really cool vibes, bro. The vendor section, man. I got a really cool Cowboy Bebop poster. Got that on the wall in my bedroom. I got the Dolph Ziggler autograph as well, man. I almost walked out with a PS5. I ended up getting one later in the day, though. I was about to buy it at the Fanboy Expo because one of the vendors had one on sales, like a used one, for like $450. And I was looking at him and I was staring hard. I was like, yo, if I give this man $450 of my dollars and go home and this motherfucker doesn't work, I'm going to be heated. So I went and bought one that evening, man. It was a very big impulse buy, but I am happy that I did it. I bought the digital version, slim. I think it's like 1 terabyte, but finally in the PS5 gang. Super happy to be here. But the only reason I really bought it, man, because I really wanted to play the college football 25 game, man. It dropped on Monday. It was Wednesday at the time I'm recording this, man, and I'm waiting for Friday because I'm a cheap bastard. I got the basic version. Apparently, if you got the deluxe version, paid like $100 for the deluxe version, or $150 for the super extra deluxe version. You could play the game earlier, and so a lot of people would drop that 100 and 150. They've been playing it all week. My cheap ass is waiting till Friday, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting major FOMO. I'm seeing all these videos of all these different creators playing the game, and I'm a huge Vol fan. Go Vols, baby. Go Vols. Cannot wait to play as the Vols on the game, but I gotta wait till Friday. Now, once I do get the game, I have been playing games in between now and then. Of course, GTA 5. Got Saints Row. Bought that mug for like $5, man. Blast from the past, man. So I've been playing that. So I'm waiting for the college football game for it to drop for me, so I can get into it. But really, the main reason why I bought the PlayStation is so I can be prepared for when GTA 6 drops next year. Everyone knows that, who knows me knows I'm a huge Grand Theft Auto fan, and I've been waiting for GTA 6. Everyone has been waiting for GTA 6 to drop for over a decade. I got GTA 5 the day it came out when I was 15 years old, 2013, man. I cleaned out my homie's garage. It was a family friend of ours. He paid me, told me if I cleaned out his garage, he would go and buy the game, because my mom never let me buy any GTA games or M-rated games. She would never buy them for me, but she said if other people bought them, it would be okay. Very flawed logic, but it is what it is, man. He was like, look, clean the garage, I'll go and get GTA for you when I go and get mine, because he had pre-ordered his copy. So I went and did the job, man. He went, sat in line overnight, and dropped the GTA for me in the morning. The morning it dropped, man. Shout out to my man Big Trey, bro. An absolute G, bro. He actually tunes into the show, man. So shout out to Big Trey for doing that for me, man. Never forgot it. Super appreciative of it. But yeah, man, I got GTA the day it came out. And so the fact that 2013 I was 15 years old. Now I'm 26 years old, a grown ass man. I got my own crib, car, job, all that, kid, and still playing GTA 5 in my big age. It's insane. It is insane. So GTA 6 drops next year, and I am ready for it. Got the PlayStation. Just need the game. And so when that does drop, I think in the meantime I might pick up streaming. Twitch just put out a new update to where DJs could DJ live on Twitch streams without getting copyrighted. So my man Juice, shout out to DJ Juice. Juice has been taking full advantage of that, so I need to definitely tap in, get in on the action. I need to figure out how it works. You feel me? I know a lot of people get in, do Twitch streaming, but I've been watching different videos and like research and stuff. I don't know if I need to like just use what I got right now and build up to it, because I know it's like a bunch of different equipment that you got to buy in order to have the most quality, highest quality of streams. So it's a lot of investing that I know I have to do, because I like to have everything as perfect as it possibly can. But like I said earlier, you got to start from somewhere. So that's definitely something that's going to be on my list of things to venture into, is the streaming. Add that into the repertoire of YSN Radio, make that into an extension, maybe do live streams as I'm recording these episodes, or just have like extra content, like it's me playing a game, like old games. I love old games, man. So just add that to the repertoire, get into the streaming world, especially now I got this PS5, man. It's gonna get used. It's gonna get used, man. But moving on, another thing happened over the weekend, for me at least, man. I got a brand new DJ residency at this new place here in Knoxville called the Cortland Art House. It's like an art lounge, black owned art space here downtown Knoxville, man. If you are in the area, you definitely have to come check it out. They got me locked in every Thursday night. I will be DJing live at the Cortland Art House. So I'm super excited. Tomorrow night, like I said, it is Wednesday, the time I'm recording this. So my first official set there is going to be tomorrow night. I did play there last week for Shooting Star Records. They had an EP release party there, and that was my first time playing there. And Kami, shout out to Kami, liked what he heard, man, and wanted me to come back every Thursday. So that's kicking off tomorrow, and so hopefully, man, this will be a great relationship with me and Cortland and grow it into something huge, man. Like I said, first and only black-owned art space here in Knoxville. I'm super happy and super blessed and very lucky to be a part of it from this very beginning, man. So if you're ever in Knoxville, make sure you check out Cortland Art House, downtown Knoxville. Super dope space. They got art for sale, vintage retail, everything, man. It's a really cool place, man. So come check it out, especially on Thursdays. You get to see me live, spinning live, man. All the coolest music, man. It's gonna be a vibe, bro. So shout out to that, man. Some not so happy news also, man. Edutainment Hip Hop Show, man. You know, people who for the people who follow me, you know, who've been following me for a while, know that every Saturday night for the past 7 years, I've been a co-host for the Edutainment Hip Hop Show on WTK 90.3 The Rock. And unfortunately, last weekend was our last show. It was our last show, man, on 90.3 at least, man. So unfortunately, Benny Smith, the program director of 90.3, was removed. He's put on administrative leave for reasons that were not disclosed to anyone, and then he ended up announcing his retirement. And then the new leadership canceled all the specialty shows, you know. So it wasn't just edutainment, it was also like the other specialty shows on the station. Put out a lot of people are devastated about this, man, because, you know, not just edutainment, but all the other shows had very big, deep, niche audiences within the Knoxville community. Worked very closely with the local music scene here in Knoxville. And speaking for edutainment, man, we weren't like, you know, of course, the Knoxville music scene, but, you know, I was able to bring in people from Nashville, get them their first look on the radio. We've had people from Memphis, Alabama, big names, Hit Kid, DJ Chose, Duke Deuce, all have been on the show, man. You know, and you know, really this podcast started as an extension of Edutainment, man, because we weren't able to bring people into the studio to do our interviews, you know, like we were before the pandemic started. So this podcast was started in order to keep my ball rolling, you know. And so but it's been it's a heavy blow, man, because, you know, I really enjoyed doing that show. You know, BT, Megs, Moneyman Mark, you know, everyone who's been a part of the show over the years, whether you was co-host or a guest, man. You know, this entire, like, all week since the news came, I've just been thinking about it, you know, and it's like, damn, I cannot believe, like, last Saturday, like, if you would have told me last Saturday was like my last time in the studio at WTK, I would not have believed you, man. That station literally made me who I am today, and it's just so sad that it had to end that way, you know. And it wasn't because of any wrongdoing of ours. You know, our show is strong. We had a core listener base here in Knoxville, man, and yeah, it just sucks, man. So hopefully we can move the show to like a different station. You know, BT has been trying to work things out behind the scenes to keep the show alive, man. But, you know, as of right now, edutainment has been put to an end, unfortunately, man. But, you know, I'm still very appreciative for my time at WTK, of course, as a student. And, you know, after I graduated, I still continue to go back and give back to the station because I love what I do. You know, simply for the love of the game, man. I wasn't getting a dime doing that show, man. I literally was reporting to that station every single Saturday, mixing live, doing the show because I loved it, man. I really love it and enjoy what I do, whether I'm getting paid or I'm not. And, you know, we all did. Everybody loved it. Everybody loved it. Everyone who was a part of the station in any capacity loved it, man. And Benny Smith believed in us. He gave us a platform to have our voices heard and create a space for artists to come in and showcase themselves. You know, it was very special. We had a very special operation going, man. You know, so it's very easy to get caught up in, the negative. It's not happening anymore, or, but trying to stay positive and think about all the people that we did be able to affect positively during our time on the show, man. King E, he's been on the podcast before. We gave him our first radio interview. So when I broke the news in my Instagram story, he slid up and gave us, some really nice words of appreciation. So King E, I'm gonna send this to you, man, so you can see it. I really do appreciate those words more than you know, man. I really do appreciate it, bro. So that's been really rough, man. It's probably the biggest L of the year for me, to be honest with you, man. Edutainment getting the can. That's probably the biggest L of the year. But every L is a lesson and a blessing. So it's the end of that, and maybe this is going to be opening up the door to something greater in the future, man. So shout out to Two Per Tape, shout out to DJ Megs, love you guys. And we made history with that show, man. And it's literally next year would have been 20 years of edutainment. So that was a tough one. That's been a tough one, man. That definitely has been a tough one. So moving on from that, I'm trying to keep my wits about me, not get emotional about it, but I just had to get that out. But moving on, in world news, everyone's talking about it. I'm sure you've definitely heard, any American has heard, Donald Trump was almost assassinated over the weekend. Survived an assassination attempt. That is insane. I never thought those words would come out of my mouth in my lifetime, that I'd witness an assassination attempt on an American president. This is the first time anyone has attempted came that close to shooting an American president since Ronald Reagan in the 80s. Before that, it was JFK. Before that, I think it was like Teddy Roosevelt. I don't know. But still, the fact of the matter is, I'm tired of living through these major historical events. I am sick and tired of it. I'm only 26 years old. I've already lived through a global pandemic and now a presidential assassination attempt. He was this close to getting his noodle knocked, bro. This close. Took his ear off, bro. Like, the video's absolutely crazy, man. And of course, Donald Trump got his ear whizzed, but people actually died. Like, some dude behind him got taken out, man. And people are online saying that the shooting was staged, which is absolutely stupid as fuck, because bodies are in morgues. You can say what you want to. I know the Epstein files just dropped, and the trial and the thing with the Supreme Court. I'm not a political analyst, so please don't expect any type of insightful political discourse right now, man. But everything that's going on around Donald Trump, I can understand how an assassination attempt can be just be very convenient right now. But like, the fact that people actually lost their lives, there's no reason to say it's a hoax or staged or fake. That's just absolutely stupid. But I will tell you one thing. With Donald Trump surviving this assassination attempt, if Biden wasn't cooked before, he is definitely cooked now. It's over. It is over. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not like, and I'm saying this from a very objective point of view, because I'm typically more of a left leaner. I'm not a Trump supporter in the slightest bit, but I have to speak objectively here. Biden is cooked. It's wraps. People are already saying he was too fucking old. He shit the bed in the debate and called Kamala Harris, Vice President Trump, introduced the nigga from the Ukraine as Putin. Like, Biden was not doing himself any favors leading up to this. None at all. Now Trump gets shot and survives. People are already dick riding after he got after the felony conviction off the hush money trial. It's over. It is over. You know how hard Trump supporters be going for him, bro? It is wraps for Biden, man. It is wraps. You can go out and vote as much as you can. I'm definitely going to do my part voting. in this election, even though I really don't want to. It really don't matter, in my personal opinion. Who knows what the future may hold? Biden just, news just broke. He just got diagnosed with COVID-19. So who knows what's going to come out of that. But goddamn, bro. It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all, man. Prayers up to the families of those who did lose their life during the assassination attempt. Say what you want about Trump. I'm actually I don't want to see anybody get killed on national television, man. That'd have been horrible. That would have been horrible, bro. Despite what I think about him, I don't wish death on anybody. So it is just very crazy that if there was any time for him to survive an assassination attempt, it would be now. He's all but a lock now. But geez Louise, man. Biden is fucked. He is fucked. Speaking of cooked, man, Bronny James is stinking it up in the summer league, bro. Absolutely stinking it up. I was talking about him on the maybe last episode, maybe the episode before, him getting drafted and people hating on him. Maybe they were right. Oh my fucking gosh. You feel me? People are trying to defend him. I was talking about this with a couple of guys, he didn't try in college because he's just doing it so he can, fast pass to the league, which that I understood. And I was trying to take that into consideration. They don't do the whole straight out of high school thing anymore. So he's just doing what he had to do to get in the league. So I was expecting him, all right, well, now he's in the summer league. He can actually show what he can do. This man is 0-18 for three-pointers, shooting 22% overall. That's fucking garbage. I'm sorry. LeBron James' son or not, that's horrible. You're averaging 4 points a game. That's not good. That is not good at all. You can call me a hater. You can call me what you want, man. These are just the facts. Numbers don't lie. Bronny James is stinking it up. It's happening. And if this was anybody else, they probably wouldn't have got drafted. That's one thing. Probably wouldn't have got drafted. You're averaging a triple single in college, and you think you're going to get drafted, buddy, you need to register for classes is what you need to do, okay? But he's LeBron James' son. Of course, he gets moved up in the line. You get to the league. Now everybody's going to be watching you. I don't give a fuck about, it's a lot of pressure on him. I don't give a damn. This is what you wanted. It's time to deliver. And you're not doing that, man. The package is still out for delivery. And I'm looking at my tracking. When is Bronny James going to deliver? Or it's going to be a very short stint for him on the Lakers, man. But what do I know? Man? But, oh my goodness. Even Jaylen Brown got exposed for talking crazy about him. People, they had I don't know. He may not have said that for real, but it went viral on Twitter. He was talking to Angel Reese and some other girl, saying that he didn't think Bronny was a pro for real. Look at the numbers. Let me look at the numbers. I'm just saying, man. If it was anybody else. I actually went and looked at the history of 55th overall picks in the NBA, and most of them did not last more than 1 or 2 seasons. That's just look it up. Look up past 55th overall draft picks in NBA, and you will see what I'm talking about. Look at their stats. They did not last more than 1 or 2 seasons, maybe 3. I went back a couple years. So historically wise, he's right on track for a 55th pick. He's performing at a level of a 55th overall draft pick has historically performed. You got to give him that. He's staying consistent with his pick. Now, if he was number 1 or 2 overall, putting up 4 points a game on average, 0 for 18 for 3-pointers, then no. But 55th overall, he's really doing what he, it's really not that bad for a 55th pick. It's bad, but he did get drafted 55th overall, so you gotta take that in consideration too. So, oh man, but that's really all I had. Really, with the Donald Trump thing, and Trump, like, no pun intended, trumped pretty much everything else that was going on in hip hop. I don't really have much music to talk about this week. Not much new music dropped over the weekend that I was listening to, but so I'm gonna end it on that note right there, man. I got my 2012 interviews dropping on Sunday. Already got that edited and ready to go. And then, of course, 75th episode, man. That's a major milestone right there. I'm going to put together this vlog. Like I said, I was not pleased with the way the clips that I was shooting. I was trying to do the whole, like, thing. I was not pleased with how it turned out, but I may just put that shit out anyway, put it together and put it out anyways. But do not come for me and saying this vlog sucks. I told you already. So, give me some grace. I'm a one-man band here, all right? A one-man band. But I'm going to end it on that note. Make sure if you are in the Knoxville area on a Thursday, come out to the Cortland Art House. Come see me DJ. Play some live music, man. It's going to be a dope one. Coming up, what else we got, man? Like I said, the 2012 interview is dropping this week. Be on the lookout for that Fanboy Expo vlog. And check out all the other episodes, man. This is episode 75, major milestone, that much closer to 100. So appreciate y'all for rocking with me this long, man. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Check out other episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, anywhere you get your podcast from. If you're listening, if you are watching, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to us on YouTube. Check out all the other videos and specials I got on the channel. Check out the website, ysnradio.com, and follow us on Instagram at ysnradio1. Until next time, same place. It's the coolest podcast in the South, YSN Radio. Let's go!